friends. Today I have a nonfiction book. And remember that nonfiction is a book that's giving us some facts about something that's true. It's not a make-believe story with characters. And this one is called Actual Size. And it's by Steve Jenkins. There's only one name, so that means that he's the illustrator. He drew these pictures, and he's also the author, so he wrote the words. Now, it says actual size, so the pictures are going to be showing you things at the actual size they are. So I wonder who this hand belongs to. We're going to probably find out inside. Here we go. The Atlas moth is so large that it is often mistaken for a bird. Look how big that is. Now remember, all the drawings are the size of the actual moth. That looks like it's about as big as my head. Can you imagine seeing a moth that big? That's crazy. Did you ever look a giant squid in the eye? Not me. Have you ever shaken hands with a gorilla or been face to face with a tiger? All the animals in this book are shown at actual size, so you can see how you measure up to creatures both large and small. The dwarf goby is the smallest of all fish, 1/3 of an inch. I have to get close. There you go. Can you just see that little speck there? That's how small it is compared to look at the moth. It's huge. I love how they're doing this with the illustrations. Oh my gosh, you're going to love this. The giant squid lives deep in the ocean where its enormous eyes help to see in the dim light. Body and tentacles are up to 59 feet long. Wow, that's like 6 tall adults. And its eyes are 12 inches across. That's like a foot. Remember, this is the actual size of the eyeball. Look at that. That eye is bigger than me. Oh my gosh. That's crazy. I would not want to swim up to that in the ocean. You probably have to be pretty deep in the ocean to see that. The Alaskan brown bear is the largest meat-eating animal that lives on land. It's 13 feet tall. So, you know, bears sometimes can stand on their back legs. So it's like the size of like 2 grown-ups. And it weighs 1,700 pounds. This is the actual size. Looks like it's trying to give me a kiss. This is the actual size of a bear's head. Wow. I don't want to get that close to a bear. Here's the largest bird, an ostrich with its egg. It gets up to 9 feet tall and weighs 340 pounds. I don't know if any of you have ever seen an ostrich, but they don't fly. They're way too big to fly. They don't fly. This is how big, once again, there it is. This is how big it looks. And that's how big its egg is. Put it on this side. Look how big its egg is compared to my head. It's almost as big as my head. Just the egg. They don't fly. A 2-foot-long tongue? This must be a giant anteater snacking on its favorite food, termites. Body and tail, 7 feet long, weighs 85 pounds. Look how long its tongue is. My gosh, that's crazy. It looks like a snake or something. You see that? Really shoot their tongue out to get the bugs. The Goliath bird-eater tarantula is big enough to catch and eat birds and small mammals. It's 12 inches across. Now, from what I understand, tarantulas are not really dangerous to people. You know, any wild animal or creature, if you try to hurt it, it's going to try to protect itself. But these really big spiders, look how big it is. They're not they're not super dangerous to people, but you should just stay away from them. My son's kindergarten teacher actually had a tarantula, not this big, but had a tarantula in a terrarium in the classroom, and it was a sweet creature. Not that I want one as a pet. The saltwater crocodile, the world's largest reptile, is a man-eater. Length 23 feet. We don't have them anywhere near us. But look at that! Oh my goodness, look at that snout with all those teeth. And this is the actual size one. It looks like it's trying to get me. Ah! Wow. Oh no. You know what, friends? There's more to it. I didn't even get the whole thing out. Oh my gosh. There's more. Oh my gosh. Look at that. Oh, I really don't want to see that person. My friends in the classroom had played around with the book. It looks like I have to tape it back up, huh? The Goliath frog. Goliath. You notice the name Goliath again. Lives in Africa. It's big enough to catch and eat birds and rats. Just like that spider, right? The tarantula could catch small critters. Okay. So look at how that is. I had to open it up big. Wow. Wow, that's a big, big frog. Okay. Man, I gotta fix this poor book. It's been overly loved over the years in the classroom. This is too close to a great white shark. Length of it is 21 feet. 21 feet. That's over 3 grown-ups. Weighs 6,000 pounds, and its teeth are 4 inches long. This is like the mouth of a great white shark. Look at that. Its teeth are almost as long as my hand. Stay away from me, right? Once again, that would be something if you're really, really deep in the ocean. The huge gorilla and the pygmy mouse lemur both have hands a lot like ours. The gorillas can be 5.5 feet tall, the height of a person, a grown-up. 600 pounds, more than a grown-up weighs usually. And the mouse is only 2.5 inches tall and 1 ounce. Look at this. So this is from the cover. Look at that. I'm going to put my hand on there. Oh my gosh, that's a gorilla's hand. But yeah, you notice it's got like a thumb and fingers like us. And so does the little lemur. Is like a little kind of like monkey. Oh! The Siberian tiger is the biggest of the big cats. Length 14 feet from nose to tail, weighs 500 to 700 pounds. Get ready for this picture, friends. Ah! That's about as close as I want to get to a tiger, just in a picture like that. Though I do love to see him at the zoo. Far, far away. That's crazy, huh? The Goliath, boy, they like that word Goliath. Goliath is like something that's big. The Goliath beetle is the world's heaviest insect. Its length is 6 inches and it weighs 3.5 ounces. And the rare giant walking stick is the world's longest insect, 22 inches. Look at that. Wow. Remember, this is the actual size. Mrs. Koch, years ago, I used to have walking sticks in my classroom, and they were about like this long. And I used to let them walk on me. They didn't hurt me, So if you ever see something like this, just stay away. It's not going to hurt you, though. But that is not one you're going to see. It says, rare. Rare means you don't see it very often. So you're probably never going to see that in person. This foot belongs to the largest land animal. Do you know what the largest is? Think in your head. What could it be? What could it be? If you said elephant, you're right. It's the African elephant. Its height is up to 13 feet and it weighs as much as 14,000 pounds? 14,000 pounds. They look like they weigh a lot, but 14,000 pounds? 1 foot of an elephant. Way bigger than my head. Way big. You see it next to my head? That is so much bigger than my head. Crazy. Crazy, crazy. You know, sometimes people ride on elephants. I rode on an elephant one time. It was kind of fun. Okay, that was the last one in here. And then they just show us in the back of the book some other information about the creatures. But what? Oh, there was one more thing at the very back. There's an earthworm that lives in Australia, the giant Gippsland earthworm. Yeah, that's too big. No, thank you. Hope you enjoyed the book, friends, and I will see you soon.